back to my channel and to another memory plan with me. For anyone who may be new or may be stumbling across this channel for the very first time, hello, my name is Mel and I do weekly plan with me videos in an Erin Condren vertical neutral planner, although that will change once my 2022 videos start. So this particular week we are back planning is the week of December 13th through December 19th. So I do my whole 2021 planner year is in the Erin Condren vertical neutral, but I am changing it up for 2022 and migrating myself into a Harriet Wright Designs planner. But there'll be more on that later. But yes, hello and welcome to everybody, not just the new ones. But I am so happy because this is the second last spread for 2021, which means I'm all but caught up. I have been filming some videos for 2022, so I'm super excited to share those with you. But of course, I wanted to ensure that my 2021 plan with me's were finished and complete first, because then of course I do want to do all the fun things like planner tag award things, or I think it's planner award tag. I also want to do a flip through, so there's a number of things that I have in mind. It's just a matter of getting everything else done first. Anyway, that was a very long intro. Now, this kit that I am using is actually a kit from Prince VI. It is a store that is no longer open. It hasn't been open for a very long time. As a result, I have had this kit in my stash for a very long time, and I was going to use it last year, but I ended up purchasing another Grinch kit and I used that instead, so I opted to use this one this year. Now, I did have a bit of an issue planning with this spread because it was a mini kit, which meant that it did not come with anywhere near enough boxes for me to plan with based on my planner style. So I did have to bring in quite a few bits and pieces from my collection. And as a result, I'm not too sure. Like, I love that it's very colorful, but I don't think I love the end result. And I don't know whether that's because if you look at the bottom washi there, it is quite dark. And then the boxes and the rest of the clip art are quite bright. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm unsold, but definitely wait until the end and let me know what you think in the comments below, because I always love having your feedback, hearing your thoughts, all of that fun stuff. Like I said, I did bring in a lot. So just at a glance, I'm looking here. So the date dots that I'm using are from Harriet Wright Designs. The kit, like I said, is from Prince VI. The glitter headers that I use are from my collection. They are from Stella Bow Sticker Co. And then I do use a mismatch of headers, so I'm using some Scribble Prints Co. glitter headers, and then I've got some star glitter headers, but I don't actually know where they're from. I bought them in a D-stash quite a while ago and finally found a use for them. I do bring in a bunch of functional boxes from Stella Bow Sticker Co. I think I bring in some functional boxes from Sticker Thief, and then generally everything else looks to be from the kit itself, so that kind of works. I think that's it in terms of the functional items, but of course, as per usual, if I have missed anything, if you want to know where anything specific is from, if you have any general comments, queries, or concerns, by all means drop them in the comments and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. This week I did opt, I think I did my sidebar. I always do my sidebar last, but I can't remember if I did that this week or not. I don't know, because like I said, planning with this was a little bit of a mess. So when I pulled stickers, I was trying to pull stickers that matched the clip art as best I could, and it was just it was a difficult time at planning. So I don't know if I enjoyed the process as much as I usually would, but I think that now that I'm looking, it looks okay, but I don't know if it actually looks like a holistic spread. I feel like it kind of actually looks like a mismatched spread. But anyway, I keep saying that. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get started. So you haven't seen it yet, but when I do eventually get to my sidebar, again, I have mentioned this in my previous spreads for December, But I did decide to change up my sidebar. So in the top left-hand corner, instead of doing the usual like page flag that I do, I've been doing something a bit more glitzy, a bit more glam and foil. So this week I did use a like half circle from Celebo Sticker Co. It is foiled, but I did still use the planner face script, and then I decorated with a little bow from the kit, and I think it turned out really cute. I think the top left-hand corner is like one of my favorite parts of the kit. Then as usual, I do put my quote box, and then I track my socials. I've marked in something for the week, and again, because this particular spread was lacking on boxes, it also didn't have the extra full box that I would normally use, so I did opt to bring in a Monday through Sunday like tracking checklist, whatever you wanted to call it, and I've just popped that under a little things header, and I basically just put in like my highlights of the week or notable moments of the week. So this is one of those weeks that I didn't actually track my socials, so I've just put in my little icons. So I've got a YouTube Instagram, a YouTube icon from Planner Goddess Studio, and an Instagram icon from Sticker Thief, and I've just left it blank there because there's nothing to put in there. I don't know what my stats were for that week. And then, as I said, I did mark in something in this box. Apparently, I didn't know. I'd been using like a little script, but apparently I couldn't find them this week, so I hand wrote it in. So I've used a little bow deco piece from the kit, and a half box there just to mark that it was 1 week left until Christmas, and now we're like inching into February. Like tomorrow is literally February. I'm doing this voiceover on the 31st of January, so we are into the second month of the year as of tomorrow. I think that is absolutely insane. Anyway, and then like I said, below that, I put in my little, like I put in a washi piece, a little things header, and then I put in my highlights of the week. Then, of course, we jump into our day-by-day planning, which I'm going to go ahead and get started on because we all know that I love to chat. I get distracted very easily, and I always run out of time. It is very rare that I actually have a video that finishes on time with my dialogue or my voiceover. So the first thing that I marked for Monday is, as always, Coffee Monday. So I've marked that with a little coffee cup that I've had in my collection for quite some time now, from, I think it's labeled with love. Labelle stickers. And I paired that with a script from the Sticky Committee, who I don't think is currently open. I keep sharing their link in the comments below, but they haven't opened in a very, very long time, so I don't actually know if there are plans to reopen. So I do apologize if that is the case, but I will still link them below just in case. I also wanted to mark on this day that it was my friend Laura's birthday, so I've marked that in with two little things paired together to make like a thicker box, and then I've used some balloons from Celebo Sticker Co. and a little present box from Whimsical Cat Studio. After that, because they were like the two most noteworthy things, for anyone who may be new here, I generally put the most noteworthy things at the top, like birthdays, occasions, new months, holidays, those sorts of things, Coffee Monday, and then everything else kind of goes below that. So at the bottom of Monday, you will see that I mark in work, and these work labels that I use for this week are from my leftovers. They are from Celebo Sticker Co., and the colors just worked well with the kit, so I opted to use them. So I've marked in work. My husband was actually off work this particular day. He wasn't feeling 100%, so I've marked that in with a little shirtless, sunburnt, beer-holding Santa Claus sticker from Fox and Cactus. And pretty much once I finished work, we both just sat on the couch and chilled out together. We watched some TV, nothing specific. It was just one of those like chill on the couch, not really concentrate too much, just have some background noise, kind of do our own thing. That sort of an evening, but I did mark that in with a little TV icon from Celebo, and I just put there that it was a couch and chill session. Over onto Tuesday, I've marked in work for the day, and then below that I did mark that my husband was off work again this day, but that was because my mechanic was coming to do a service of my car. I hadn't driven my car in 2 years. I think I haven't had a service for 2 years because I've obviously been working from home. So my car finally reached that point where it was due for a service. So my mechanic came out, but because I'm working from home, I wasn't going to be available to him if he needed me. So my husband stayed home for me, bless him. But I did mark that in with a little Coffee Monsters Co. emoji in a onesie, Christmas onesie. I did have a little bit of anxiety this morning. I think it was because I hadn't had my service for so long, and because generally I like to be around for the service so that I know what's going on. But yes, I was super anxious, so I've marked that in with a fox and cactus sticker. And then, as I said, the mechanic came at 8 a.m. He's generally pretty good. He comes to my house, comes pretty early, and depending on what he's doing to the car, he's generally gone within an hour, so makes it really easy. But I've just marked that in with an SPC leftover foiled sticker. For lunch that day, I did go to the bakery and I got myself a salad roll, and I also treated myself to a custard tart. So I marked the salad roll with a little things label, and then I also marked the custard tart with a little things label, but I used a little Christmas cupcake to mark that because I don't have any custard tart stickers. And then I also did do a post run this day, so I had to drop some things off to the post office. So I've just marked that in with an SPC icon and a post office script from Plannerface. And then that evening I had a Plan With Me binge, and the YouTube button is from the kit, and I've just marked that in. That way, no fancy scripts or anything in this instance. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Moving over to Wednesday, the first thing that I've recorded for the day was Wednesday. Wow. I love that my brain gets scrambled and can't perform sentences or can't pronounce words whenever I go to do a voiceover. Like, I'm fine, and then I put the record button on and all hell breaks loose. Anywho, it was really hot on the Wednesday, so I've marked in that summer was here and it was hot, and I've just marked that with a little marshmallow melting sticker from Marshmallow Studio. Funnily enough though, I say that it was hot and that I'm indicating that we were melting, but today, like I said, it's the 31st of January, and I think the hottest day that I think the hottest day we've had so far was 38 degrees, and then it's supposed to be 34 degrees tomorrow, and we do have a whole month left of summer, so I probably shouldn't talk, but I feel like when I say that it was hot and we were melting, it's a little bit of an exaggeration, because it could have been 47 degrees like it has been previously. I think it was 2 summers ago, it was 47 degrees for 4 or 5 days in a row, so shouldn't be complaining. But generally anything above 22, 23 for me is unbearable. I hate it. I hate the heat. I hate summer. It's just a thing. Moving on. The next thing that I marked on Wednesday was that I got a coffee mug delivery. So I had Brianna of Celebo Sticker Co., Carousel Collectors, and Not Your Cup of Tea make me some mugs, and they were delivered this day, so I've just marked that in with a little present icon from Fox and Cactus. I also got a Catch of the Day delivery this day. I don't know what specifically it was, but I did order quite a few of my husband's Christmas presents from Catch of the Day, so I marked in that I got a delivery this day, so it was likely one of those, and I've just used an SPC foiled icon for that. Below that, I've used a super ginormous Fox and Cactus character sticker in her Christmas sweater. I don't get to use these characters often because they are so big, so I figured that for this particular occasion I would use it. And it's funny because basically what I marked with that character sticker was that my business's Summer Lovin' collection went live, and even though it's a summer collection, I marked it with a Christmas sweater. I don't know, I think in my head I was like Christmas sweater, Christmas period, but it was summer, so it should have been a summer sticker. I don't know, it is what it is. It's there now, but I did launch my summer collection on that day, and I do still have quite a few things available if anyone is interested in checking it out. My website is linked in the description below. And then the last thing that I marked on Wednesday was that I played some Dead by Daylight with my friends. So generally every Wednesday now, it used to be a Monday, we used to do what we call a multiplayer Monday, but it is now Wednesday. So on Wednesday nights we played Dead by Daylight. Sometimes we do play it generally every week, but sometimes the guys will change it up and they'll want to play something else, or they'll play games that I sort of get sick when playing because I can't do anything that's first person. But that particular evening was a Dead by Daylight evening. Thursday, the first thing that I marked was work. I did get another Catch delivery this day, so I've marked that in with a parcel icon or box icon from the sticker kit. I did some laundry this day, so again I've used an icon from the kit and a laundry sticker from Stellabo Sticker Co. Again, I was feeling super anxious this day. I don't know what it is. I've been really anxious lately. I don't know if it's just that I'm more conscious of it now, and like it's always been there, but I'm only really noticing it now, or if something was triggering the anxiety, because I've been feeling really anxious a lot of late, like in the last couple of months. But anyway, I marked that in with a fox and cactus sticker. My friend Jenna, who I met on Twitch, did order from my business this evening, so I did mark that in with a little heart icon from the kit. And then that afternoon, I pretty much just sat down on my butt, had a cup of coffee, watched some YouTube videos, and I've marked that in. The coffee cup is from Monique Plans, and then the watch YouTube script is from Arctic Paper Studio, and the little stocking there is from the kit. Friday, I've of course marked work at the top of the day there, and then I did just want to mark in that I had a struggle of a day, so it just meant that I was really tired, I can't focus anymore. I'm kind of at that point with my workplace now where I feel like I know everything and I'm getting the same things over and over and over on a repeat circle, and nothing is ever different. Like there's no change, there's no variation, so I'm finding it really hard to stay focused and to concentrate and to perform, I guess. So this was one of those days, and I've marked that in with a Debbie Downer sticker dressed in a Grinch suit, which I thought was appropriate. After work, I did do a bit of a cleanup of the kitchen, so I just wiped down the benches, stacked the dishwasher, did all of that amazing stuff that we do as adults, and I've just used an icon from the kit to mark that. And then I did again have some coffee and chilled out. So I've just used a deco piece from the kit, and I've laid over a coffee cup from Monique Plans to mark that in. You will see I'm kind of trying to pre-plan out my week here because I've noticed that my boxes are running out. So I'm trying to evenly spread out the colors and the boxes. But back to Friday, we did have Mad Mex for dinner that night, which is amazing. It's always so fresh and delicious. And like whenever you feel like you've had too many carbs or too much junk food, it's like the perfect meal. And then that evening we watched Deck the Halls, and I've just marked that in with a little popcorn sticker from Stella Bow, and then I've put like a little light foiled decorative piece over the top of that, again from Stella Bow Sticker Co. Then we're on to the weekend. So on Saturday, it was 37 degrees. It was lovely. I didn't put an icon in for some reason. I think I mustn't have pulled one, so I'll need to put that back in, or that in. When I woke up, I did have a cup of coffee, so I've marked that in with a Monique Plans coffee cup. And then we pretty much did nothing for the rest of the day because it was so hot. We just had all of the fans directed on us. We had the dogs inside laying on the cold slate floor, and we binged Dexter all day. I made a mistake because I didn't actually record when we started watching the new season of Dexter, but I'm pretty sure we were watching New Blood at this point. I don't know. I did mark when we finished watching it, but I didn't differentiate between the old season and the new season for some reason, so I don't know whether it was New Blood or whether it was the old season, but we binge watched Dexter all day, and I marked that in with a Coffee Monsters co-emoji. I did do a bit more of a kitchen tidy up. We did the vacuuming, that sort of stuff. And then we did have Chinese food for dinner. Oh, sorry, that vacuum sticker is from the kit. And then that evening we watched both Daddy's Home 2 and Bad Moms Christmas as our Christmas movies for the night. And I've just sort of put those in 2 boxes and then put a candy cane from the kit there to mark that. And then last but not least, Sunday, I did sleep in. I've then put a little label there but didn't mark anything in. I'm assuming that was probably to mark breakfast and or coffee as per usual, but I didn't do it. We did then go to the shops again just to walk around and get a bit of an idea of what we could get people. So I've marked that in with a Fox and Cactus character sticker. And then we came home and chilled out. So I've just put a little bow from Scribble Prints Co. there to mark that. We did have KFC for dinner. So I've marked that in with a Debbie Downer, like chowing down on some chicken character sticker. And then the last thing that I marked for Sunday was that we watched The Grinch with Jim Carrey, and I've just marked that in with a little Coffee Monsters Co. Grinch emoji. That is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you all in my very next video. Bye for now.